Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the disco. Ooh, ooh. Well, it's not been quite a disco so far in Red Bull Debrecen. It's kind of been up and down a little bit. So since last time we saw each other, we were at the Red Bull Salzburg game, first game of the Champions League. Obviously lost that, unfortunately. Did get a big win in the Magyar Kupa first round, and unfortunately a draw in the league against Frankfurt. But then we got a massive win against Porto. Now that win gave me such a boost about how we could possibly actually go through and qualify for the knockouts. We then beat MTK and Diosgyör very comfortably. We came up against Barcelona away. We did okay, to be honest. They showed their quality. They are by far better than us, as expected. But 3-0 I was quite happy with overall. Mezcovez was the next one. Again, a draw, which wasn't great. And you can kind of see in the league, we've been a bit mediocre. Beat PVSK in the Cup, and then Budafok was beaten comfortably as well. Mauricio's playing really well out wide, further up the pitch. So he's been performing very well there. So we'll look to be playing him there still. But yep, today what we're going to do is we'll play the Barcelona game, and then I'll jump forward a few, and we'll play the Porto game. Get to the end of the Champions League group stage, see if we get through, if we reach the Europa League, or how that works, and kind of where we're at for the next episode. So we'll get straight into the game. I can show you kind of the team that we've got running at the moment. Santalab has been playing very well, but I will take him out for Kadu. Do I though? Because Santalab has been doing so well. So yeah, Dalibor Santalab was one of the players we brought in, one of the youngsters last year, went out on loan, has been playing for us quite a bit this season, swapping him and Kadu in and out for each other. 18-year-old Croat, who's not great by the looks of this, but he's performed very well, so I'm kind of quite happy for him to stay in there. Obviously, Namdi Collins and Kaiki still hanging around at the back with Patrick Lanza there as well. Ibrahima Diallo is playing that deep-lying playmaker role with Ivane and Bonaventura in front of him, Mauricio and Salai on the wings, and Hugo Navoa up top. We have missed quite a few central midfielders due to injuries and kind of fitness concerns and that sort of thing, which has caused us to struggle slightly. We have been kind of forced to play our hand with some of the players we've had. But Javier Marin, the Costa Rican we brought in the summer, has played all right. He's not done too bad. 18 years old still, so plenty of time to develop. Tamas Bogar's come through and started to become a much better player, a lot more well-rounded and great work rate and teamwork, which is always good. And Vivaldi Mayasi as well is looking fantastic. 16 years old. Stats-wise, not great, but he's still got potential, and he's performed well. That's all I can really ask for. But we'll be sticking Novoa up top today instead of Robbie. I just think he can sometimes offer us. Got the goal against Porto, and he's a lot more reliable. Up against Ronald Koeman's Barcelona today, we can see the phenomenal team they have there. How many of these players have you heard of prior to the save? I haven't heard of many of them other than Football Manager, but these guys, you'll know every single one. Phil Foden playing in that attacking midfield role with Ile Mariba, one of the big youth players coming through there. But we are third from bottom. We are third at the moment. I'm not sure how it works with playing against each other in the sense of if we've beaten Porto and we end up on the same goal difference of points, I'm assuming we'd go above them. But hopefully, even if we can get a draw today, obviously fantastic at home, but I'm not expecting anything. If we do okay and we can keep some sort of form going into the next couple of games, because we'll be missing the Red Bull Salzburg game for you guys, so hopefully we can get a win there, or get a bit of redemption, and then beat Porto again. There's every reason why we can get through to the next stage, but Ansu Fati's absolutely destroyed us there and taken it to a 1-0 advantage in the first 7 minutes. Not a great start. I've got some popcorn stuck in my teeth as we look to attack, but they've now Ansu Fati on the left-hand side now, bombing away. He absolutely destroyed us in the first game against them. He ran past the defence like they weren't even there, and he's done so again and played it to Foden, who's just smashed it in on the end of the box. We've got no chance. I mean, this disco lighting's not doing anything for us, is it, really? If you think about it, it's not much of a party when we're losing 2-0 to Barca in the first 15 minutes. I'm hoping it's not going to be a PSG again, like previous years where we've got beat 10-1. Hoping that was an anomaly, but the lighting's fun. Maybe we should change it to red and blue so we're a bit more in keeping with Barca's theme and they might let us off a bit. Who knows? Hopefully this doesn't come the third highlight that we see, which is us having the ball, losing the ball, and then them scoring. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I'm hoping that's the case. Not a great ball. Tadebo into Lenglet. They're going to show us how to tiki-taka now, aren't they? Keeping that ball. Is Mauricio going to be able to get there? He does. There we go. Come on. We can get a goal here. Let's play it to Salai. Is he going to take him on or is he going to look inside? He looks back to Kaiki, which I'm a bit worried about considering the pressing that's going on. But Salai's got it down the side. Bonaventura. Is he going to play inside to Diallo? We're looking good here. Santalab on the edge. Is he going to not get it past the man? He shoots. I mean, I thought that was a better shot than it actually was. In the end, not great. Okay, so another throw in from Sergio Roberto. Out on this the right-hand side for Barcelona. They're a good team, and I'll be honest, I'm not surprised that we're going to get beat. But if we can keep the scoreline down, that's all I'm really kind of getting from this. We've not done awful. We've had 5 shots. We've had more shots than them, technically. They're just a lot more clinical when going forward. But that is half-time. Is there really much point in changing anyone round? I'm kind of like, do we change people to just give players game time, or do we just leave as it is? I'm kind of thinking we bring Mauricio back into central midfield and we just bring on Bogar and Mayasi on the wings. Give some of the youth players some game time against Barcelona. I mean, how often do you get that opportunity? But we're losing, so they might be able to do something spectacular, the 16 and 17-year-old. But it is to the edge for Coutinho through to Azpilicueta, which, I mean, isn't the kind of partnership you'd have expected to score a goal. But Azpilicueta pops it in the bottom corner, making it 3-0 just after half-time. I hope we don't just capitulate in the second half after making those changes. I'm hoping that's not a sign to come. But he does well to play it past him. I mean, we were trying to play offside there, and it looks like, who is that? Ivan A maybe was just being lazy? Yeah. Oh, everyone was offside apart from Azpilicueta, of course. That's how it works. we tried to work the offside trap, didn't work, and we just gave him a free shot on goal. All right, Javier and Marion is coming on up front now, but we have got the counter now. Bogar running at the defence of Barcelona into Novoa. Go on, Novoa. Get a bit of the pace and fire it off at goal. Oh, we scored! We scored against Barcelona. Okay, I'll take that. I'm absolutely happy with that. Tamas Bogar with the assist as well. He did very well. He held onto the ball, waited for the right moment, and Novoa, that's exactly why he plays in these games, because one little moment and he can just make something happen out of nothing. But Bogar did very well. Driving forward, waiting for the right time, sucked the defender in, and Novoa was able to get past his man and fire it into the near post. Keeper maybe should have done a bit better, but we'll take that every day of the week. He is coming off now. I'll take him off because we're not going to come back. I mean, maybe I should have left him on because we might have come back. Is that a bit defeatist of me to say we were never going to come back in the game? But especially if we score now, I'm going to be eating my own words here. The boys have proven me wrong, which I'd love to see. Mayasi plays it back to Diallo. Is he going to get anything? No. Kaiki back all the way there as he switches it out to Santalab, who's, again, in quite a lot of space, to be honest, on that right-hand side. Plays it back. Mayasi, it's 3-2. We've got 9 minutes. We could get a point here. If we keep going, Mayasi and Bogar have come on to the pitch at such a young age and has just started to dominate the game. Like, they've made things happen. Mayasi on the edge, Santalab. I said before the game, Santalab has been fantastic. He's a lot more attacking than an actual right back, and it works with this wing back attacking kind of formation we're playing. I'm not sure. We just go very attacking. Yeah, there's nothing. I kind of just wanted to leave it to let it run, but 3-2. Look, we were fighting. We fought to the end, and that's what I like to see. The boys still did very well, even though we only lost. We lost the 3-2, and we are bottom of the league. But we've got 2 big games coming up: Porto and Salzburg. We'll be watching the Porto game, coming back for that in just a moment. Once I've played the Salzburg, and hopefully we'll be in a position that we could get through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. But with that, I'll jump just in front to the Porto game, and I'll see you then. So we're back, and it is Porto in the Champions League for the next game, as we just mentioned. But what I will show you is the little in-between section. So we did obviously lose to Barcelona, but then we won and drew games in the league. Not massively comfortably, but we got the points that we kind of needed. We did draw against Salzburg, which I'm kind of disappointed by because we did go 2-0 up and we were cruising at one point. But T&III just somehow pulled off a couple of worldy runs and that sort of thing and got the goals needed for them to bring it level. So you can see that we are bottom, but if we beat Porto, and I'm assuming Barcelona will beat Salzburg, we can still get through. So we just have to win. It's so tight in this group. It's incredible. In the league, though, we can see Frankfurt are top with a 3-point difference over us. I think we can reel them in, though. We've got plenty of games left. We've still got 17 games, I think it is, left of the season. So plenty of time. But we have got today's game. Another thing that is upsetting is Kaiki. The board have accepted a bid for him, and I'm gutted. It's a bid of a £8.5 million plus for him from Al Nassr. I'm just gutted. I tried to contest it, but they weren't having any of it. So it looks like he might be leaving. Hopefully he kind of argues and doesn't want to go. But I'm not holding out much hope. But this is the team we're going for. It's very similar to last time. But we will be leaving Sandri and Diallo in the central midfield with Bonaventura. The back line of previous, and then Mauricio Salai and Davoa up top. Still got a few injuries left, and Gwen wants to leave, so I'm kind of not bothered about having him in the team. He has kind of dropped off slightly with performances. I mean, he's still technically pretty decent, but we'll jump straight into the game, and hopefully we get the win and we get through to the first knockout stages. But it'll be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. All right, so we've got them in the corner. I'm hoping this is... I was going to say, hoping this is our highlight where we nick it in the corner and power forward, but it looks like they're the ones on the attack. We have got plenty of players back, so I'm not too worried at this stage. That is kind of, I think, what has helped us in the Champions League is the amount of players we can have behind the ball when we do lose it, but they are creating a lot of space on this right-hand side, working it back inside now. Again, it's slowly moving the ball across the pitch, trying to drag us out of positions, but we're holding firm at the moment, which is good. It's a ball in back to the Contrao, who heads it into Evan Nilsson, who gets the goal. But it looks like it could be offside. I have an itchy foot as well, but I'm hoping this is offside. It should be. VAR doesn't normally pop up otherwise when it's that sort of goal. So I'm banking on offside. Goal disallowed. Yes. Evan Nilsson was offside. Kolasinac with the ball over to Contrao. And, it was tight, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So they are completely dominating us. It's 12 minutes in. They've had 3 shots on target. XG isn't great, so they obviously weren't amazing efforts, but we really need to start picking up our game if we want to get anything out of this. We've got a lot of possession. First shot on target, good. Taken 30 minutes, but we get in there. And they've got a free kick just before half time. Please avoid conceding, boys. Romero's got the goal. It's just poor marking in it, really. And I don't even think we're going to get to Europa League at this point. Right, we've got 45 minutes still. I don't want to watch that again. Don't make me sad. Let's get to the half time and see what we can do and go from there. So we have moved things around a bit. Mauricio has dropped into the midfield and Novoa's moved out to the wide position with Brobby coming in up top. So it's a bit more attacking, a bit more hopefully possession based. I mean, we've had a 0.01 XG. That one shot on target was just like no hope in going in. So it's not that great and positive. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure how we beat him last time. It was kind of a snatch and grab. But Collins won that header to head it away, but they are using that pressure once again. Klasniak on the left, plays it through to Otavio. Oh, it's a good save in the end. Enough pressure, not a great shot, so made it a bit easier for the keeper. But he had to get down and he had to get there. We've got to go attacking. I want more. Oh no, don't go instructions. Do shouts. Demand more. They are with the free kick. Wagner with the catch. Okay, let's go. This is our break. Play the ball. and play the... Oh, he's going to hoof and we're going to lose it. What is that? Like, what are you're aiming... Oh. I mean, I get it. They're a better team, but you don't have to just give them the ball. Do you know what I mean? Like, the keeper's kicks are just so poor. I just don't understand it. And you took so long to make that decision of, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kick it and let the centre-half win it and not even get it anywhere near our striker or any of our red shirts. But he switched over to Otavio. Is he going to give away a penalty? It looks like he might have done. It's a tight call. Maybe they're going to let us off with it, please. Whilst they're deciding, I'm going to change things around up top. Thomas Kiss can come on and Marin's going to come on Salai. But why not? Someone's got to do something and we'll bring those boys on. And it looks like it is a penalty. Great. They've absolutely got payback for when we beat them 1-0 earlier in the group stage, which, I mean, is probably fair. They're better than us comfortably as well. So it is 2-0. 10 minutes to go. It's kind of just accept defeat at this point. It's not a game we're gonna win, and we will end up coming bottom of the table. I mean, to be fair, I think we did better in this Champions League group stage than we did in the last one. So I'm going to take that as a positive, even though we did finish lower in the league and we won't be getting into the Europa League. We've done better. We've definitely done better, I think. We've caused teams more of an issue. We've beaten teams that we probably shouldn't have done. I mean, we haven't beaten teams that we probably could have done as well. But I think it's okay. I think we can power through and get something out of it. But what we'll do is we'll probably come back around to the time of the youth intake, see if we've got any gems in that youth intake there, and then we'll obviously come back for the final league games and hopefully a cup final as well with that. So hopefully we can retain that for the third season maybe. But we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you later.